Next is the presidential remarks.
Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Like I said, I'm very, very, very happy to be here, and happy we are all gathered here. Before we started, our elders actually gave some words of advice that they are not being carried along. I want to use this opportunity to tell Johnny, Chairman Lagos Chapter, please, I will advise you take their phone numbers, get a list of others. There are so many here in Lagos. Put them on the Lagos Chapter platform, also put them on the national platform, and invite them for meetings, please, and everything. Try and get across to them, please. It's very, very important we do. Please, my address is on page 10 of this brochure. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the St. John's Old Boys Association Worldwide 2023 reunion event. I'm particularly honored to stand here today as the National President of the Old Boys Association of our great alma mater, St. John's College, Sugar, to celebrate this historic event with you all. As we gather here to reminisce on our great old days in school, reflect on our present and project into the future, there is no disputing the fact that we have all had our share of individual ups and downs, joys and sorrows, successes and failures. But all in all, we have every cause to give thanks to God for keeping us alive till today and giving us the opportunity to witness this epoch-making event. Even as we thank God for the gift of life, may I seek your indulgence for us to rise and observe a minute silence for our departed brothers. Please, can we all rise? May their soul rest in peace. Amen. According to Oprah Winfrey, if you look at what you have in life, you will always have more. If you look at what you do not have in life, you will never have enough. In summary, we must be content with whatever we have, because that is the only way we have more. The question then is, why are we here? This event is twofold. First is for us to once again gather as one united family and relive our days together in St. John's College and appreciate God for His mercies upon our lives. And secondly, to give back to our alma mater, that great and formidable institution that has produced great men both within and outside the shores of Nigeria. In essence, we are here for each other and to appreciate, protect, and nurture what binds us together. I'm sure we are all aware of the current deplorable state of our alma mater, both in structures, learning facilities, and students' enrollment. The student enrollment got to an all-low abysmal number of just 22 students in the entire school in 2018. And you recall when we were taking photographs, our elders said that they were about 120 in the 60s. When numbers are supposed to be going up, when we are supposed to have new structures, that place bigger, far bigger than what it used to be. As at 2018, we had only 22 students enrolled in the entire school. That is a big cause for shame. This was all promoted in National SJCOBA, piloted by St. Patrick Usa, aka Chico, to launch Project Dry Bones Shall Rise Again. Through that project, the students' enrollment today stands at over 150. It is decided to state here that all effort to make the government address this deplorable situation in our alma mater are so far yielded no result. And of course, we cannot allow that great institution that produced all of us gathered here today to go into extinction, as prosperity will certainly not join us kindly should we allow that to happen. I want to go back a little, because before 2018, yes, we had St. John's Old Boys. We had chapters in different places. There was no cohesion, there was no national body. Through the effort of Richard Lamai and co, we were able to use technology then to have a national body where we could come together. And I think that made a whole lot of difference, because a whole lot of us, the situation of the school, the realities on ground was brought to bear, and based on that, we supported the ESCO, both the interim and the substantive ESCO, as led by Chico there, to put in and make that school to remain in existence, because otherwise, with 22 students, I'm sure by now that school would have grown. So, the school is there as it is, but what do we need to do? One, the school has to be competitive. If it's not competitive, there's nothing we can do about it. That is why our children didn't go to that school. Otherwise, worldwide, what usually happens is that the school you finish, you want your children to go there. That was why I went there. Though I never knew my dad, but my mom told me my dad went there. And that was the school of the moment. And I wanted to be there, and I was there. Throughout the world, our educational institution remains standing through thick and thin, surviving wars and all manner of tribulations. We've had the First World War, Second World War. We've had various wars even before those wars. There are schools that have been there. The King's College, Canterbury, was established in 597 in the year of our Lord, and remains a top boarding school in England till date. You can Google it, you'll see it. The Boston Latin School was founded in 1635 by the town of Boston, Massachusetts, and remains standing. These schools and several others in the Western world are legacies that train several generations of families. The other school in Africa is Renon Grammar School, founded in 1845. The school is there, standing very, very well. I stopped by the school in the mid-2019 during a business trip to Freetown, and I must confess that the school has grown over the centuries and remains standing. The oldest school in Nigeria is the CMS Grammar School, Lagos, and was established by the Church Missionary Society in 1859. This school has remained standing and flourishing to this day. History has it that St. John's College Sugar effectively took off in 1961 under Reverend Father Eric Jones. The Marianist brothers subsequently took over in 1964 and ran the school to enviable heights before the federal government took over all missionary schools in 1973. In spite of government takeover, the school retained her record of academic, sports, and social-cultural excellence till mid-90s, when successive governments stopped funding schools. As at date, we have only one teaching staff in our school who doubles as a principal in the state employ. Other teaching and non-teaching staff are on our payroll, with Fuga Progressive Union also assisting. The school infrastructure, from the buildings to the furniture and fixtures, are in a complete state of disrepair. The entire school is overgrown with weeds. Reptiles have taken over. It is under these circumstances that our children are currently learning. And you agree that that is completely unacceptable. According to Tony Robbins, if you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always gotten. We therefore need to have a paradigm shift if we are to make concrete progress. There is no denying the fact that our alma mater might have been shut down by now. We are enough for the Project Dry Bones Shall Rise Again. This therefore brings us to Project Dry Bones Shall Rise Again Phase 2. What we seek to achieve in Project Dry Bones Shall Rise Again Phase 2 are renovate the entire school buildings, furnish the staff room to a very comfortable level, restore the body facilities of the school, employ adequate number of qualified teaching staff and pay them competitive wages. The ones that are there currently are auxiliary teachers, and we give them peanuts. And you know, garbage in, garbage out is what you put in, you get. So if you put in quality, you get quality. So that shows that we have to do something better. Buy a small tractor with a matching slasher. You know that compound is big, even though most of the land has been taken, but we still have a very big compound. And the students can't cut it. It's not those days when we were doing big portion and everything. Most of us were farmers. I remember as a student, I was even bribing some of my classmates to let me clear my portion. So it's not possible these days. We know that. So we need to get a tractor with a matching slasher, build an assembly hall for the school. They don't have. It's still that front of the classroom where we used to stay. That is where they still do the assembly. And I think we need to do something better. Use solar panels to light up the school. I think that will be cheaper. But outside that, one thing we were very, very prideful of in St. John's was the library, the physics lab, and the chemistry lab. Even the biology lab, they were about the best. The truth of the matter is that those facilities are no longer there. I was told that some of the things in the physics lab were packed outside at a point for almost a year. And you can imagine what will happen. So, it's a horrible situation we found ourselves. As the saying goes, if you only do what you can do, you will never be more than what you are now. If you only do what you can do, you will never be better than what you are now. I strongly believe that we can achieve this feat within the next 24 months if we collectively have a buy-in and follow up with the "we can do it" spirit. Can we do it?
Yes.
Yes, we can. We can do it. And the timeline is within the next 24 calendar months. That is 2 years. So in 2 years, the whole idea is to change the status of that school and reposition it. Repositioning it so that we achieve, if we cannot best what it was during our time, let's achieve what it was during our time. And then we take it up from there. James Barry says, if you have love, you do not need to have anything else. If you have love, if you love, you've conquered everything. Because it's only when you have love, you want to give. It's when you give, you get. It is only when you have love, you don't envy someone else. You are contented with whatever you have. You will not do that you are not supposed to do. So, if you have love, you don't need any other thing. If you do not have it, it does not matter much what else you do have. The missionaries that established our alma mater did it out of love for humanity. Love makes the world go round. Let us show love and commit to the survival and sustenance of St. John's College legacy. It is for the above reasons that I call on all of us to be generous in our giving back to our alma mater today, so that together we can wake up that great school, SJCOBA, Edo State, from its slumber and once again bring it to its pride of place as one of the top choices for parents and students as it was in the days of yore. As you are aware, various individuals and groups have played key roles in the survival and sustenance of our association and school. We members of the current ESCO wish to recognize these individuals today with various trophies and plaques in commemoration of what they have done, what they are still doing, and we hope they shall continue spreading love anywhere and everywhere they find themselves. For those that have contributed to the development of the school and the association, but not amongst the awardees, please be assured that you are duly recognized and shall be so honored in the near future. For others who sit askance and aloof, please join us in restoring our alma mater to her pride of place. As I close my speech, permit me to thank our immediate past president, St. Patrick Kusa, for the love he has for us and our alma mater, which is made manifest in all that he seamlessly does for us. The past and present Board of Trustee Chairman, that is Richard Lamai, and our son seated, Samuel Oselu Zubiri, they've been of immense support, and I must appreciate I must show our appreciation to these gentlemen. All the leaders of our local branches, school sets, and all of us who share in sainthood and who are ever ready to keep it alive, I thank you all. I also want to sincerely thank and appreciate the organizing committee of today's event under the chairmanship of St. Dr. J.O.C. Samuel. I must confess that at the time into the planning of this event, I had thought it was not going to be feasible and even proposed for it to be moved to the second quarter of next year. Please pardon my pessimism, but that's never spirit in the committee members better what we are all witnessing today. As we all gather today to uplift our alma mater, I pray that God in His infinite mercies will continue to uplift every one of us. And as we go back, wish everyone a safe return. Thank you. God bless. SJC.
Very powerful. Let us rise, let us all rise and give the national president a dangerous that's a very, very, very powerful address, a powerful speech.